Happy Tuesday. I hope you're feeling blessed and refreshed. I'm back again with another one, and today I'm live. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you again this morning for encouraging talks. Please let me know that you can hear me okay. Hey, Frugal Mama, good morning. Hey, Mr. Terry, thanks for coming in. Thanks for putting the broadcast there. I really appreciate you. Got the Kingdom Builders broadcast there. Thank you. They're supposed to be every Friday at 1. Hey, cousin, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? So, this week, we're talking about YouTube tips and tricks. Yesterday was purposeful, I think. It was pretty much, um, it was some good information. So, today we're talking about 5 successful tips that most YouTubers don't share. Excuse me. These are tips that mm, they were given to me at the beginning of my YouTube journey. I didn't really pay much attention, but after I had did my research and actually started using some of these tips, it made all the difference. So, like I said, if I get information, I want to bring it, and share. Some people charge, but I don't see that to be necessary sometimes. Hey, Swoop. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing good. I can't complain. How are you? Thanks for being up in here with me this morning. Yes, yes. So, I don't know if I said that already, but as always, I'm gonna try to keep it short for those on the replay. Got me a little coffee this time. I'm trying this Stoke. It's called Stoke and it's cold brew. So it tastes pretty good. It's not too bad. And as always, as we go through, if you have any suggestions or anything that you want to know more about, if I know, I'll share, or if not, I'll research and I'll let you know where to get that information. So let's jump right into it. Oh yeah, last night I dropped my first vlog, y'all. It was at 10 p.m. and I was like, I got all these clips in my phone. I said I'm gonna put these clips together and see if they do something. So I dropped my first vlog yesterday. It was pretty fun. It was nice and simple, real short. Hey Steve, good morning, my brother. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming in. You had a phenomenal live last night, awakening us on these real life events. I really enjoyed that. So let's not waste no more time. Most of us start our YouTube journey. You might have started because you found out that there's revenue involved, that you can possibly make a few extra bucks every month on top of your income. Some of us go into it full force. We go into it and, put our all into it and try to make as much money as we can. Some of us have it set up for generational wealth so that it can continue to make dollars for our kids as they get older, especially mine. My kids are into the internet, especially YouTube. And I said, you know what? They can look back and see what I did when they were at certain ages in their life. And maybe even they'll be interested in taking it over and making it their own. So, some of us start because it's just a hobby, something to do. Some of us start because we have a business and maybe we're trying to promote our business here. Maybe we have some type of degree and we want to put our degree to use, just depending on what you're here for, right? But either way, hopefully you're here because you enjoy making content. Hopefully you want to have fun. You want to engage with people. You want to be around like-minded individuals who's not only someone that can learn from you, but somebody that you can learn from. So, um, me in general, I enjoy making videos. I make it fun. I pretty much do things that I do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not going out the way for content. I'm not buying extra things for content and stuff like that. So A lot of us, we might have a bigger YouTuber that we admire, and we might be like, oh, wow, this person has this, that, and the other, and they're doing so successful. Maybe I should go out and buy those things too. Maybe I should buy the ring light, or maybe I should buy that fancy microphone that everybody has. And it's like you don't necessarily have to do that. Um, like basically, there's ways, especially when it comes to editing, thumbnails, intros, outros. Bigger YouTubers are not sharing that. Most of the time they are doing it on their own, but sometimes there are resources out there to get you help if you're in a predicament where you're well endowed and you want to pay to help kick your YouTube channel off the ground. That option is available. um, Me personally, just putting in the hard work, it eventually started to become easier, and it's just like routine now. But I just wanted to, as I did my research and as I talked to bigger YouTubers, they gave me some really interesting information. So I'm going to share it. Um, First of all, if you haven't already, I encourage you to only make videos about things that you're interested in, or things that you're always already doing. Like I said, don't go above and beyond spending more money to make videos and do things that you wouldn't normally do just to get a video out there. At the end of the day, it's going to be you might become burnt out if you're doing the same thing over and over. Um, Especially if you don't enjoy what you're doing. We also want to make videos about what people are searching for. There is a way, if you don't know, there is a way to go into YouTube Studio and see what your audience is searching for. That didn't show up for me until after monetization, but um, there are ways, like we talked about yesterday on vidIQ and on TubeBuddy. There's ways to look and see what your audience is searching for, so that you can, if you find something that you're good at or that you're interested in trying, that's a good way to get some good videos out there. So if you need, like I said, I only see that tab after being monetized, but um, you know, vidIQ has a free basic plan where they give you maybe 4 or 5 ideas per week, and those ideas are always really good. vidIQ is actually synced to your channel, and those ideas come based on what your content already is. So it's pretty cool. Hey, good morning, Alvin. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes, everybody's saying good morning. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up button. Um, Overall, it's really important to have a good balance between making content and living your day to day life, because otherwise, you would be drawn into YouTube. You would be possibly even stuck here and not being able to do anything else because you're stuck here on YouTube. Um, and like I said, if you don't care about the topic that you're bringing, you're more than likely going to burn yourself out. If you don't enjoy exercise, don't try to do exercising, on your channel. If you don't enjoy doing hair or doing nails, maybe that's something that you should not do on your channel, because you're going to be like, I'm not even interested in this. So I'm going to get tired of it quickly. Um, just remember that, you might be in a certain niche. Now, me personally, I'm not niche down. I kind of go back and forth on trying to niche down and not. And every time I try, I start to get kind of bored. So I have to do something else. I got to go back and forth between cleaning or inspiration, or I haven't done so much cooking because cooking is not really where it's at. It's where I thought it was at, but it's not. But there's just so many different things that people are searching for. Just because you might be a gardener, or just because you might be in a gardening community or something like that, doesn't mean that you can't venture out and possibly start to do some crafts or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Niching down, um, sometimes kills the motivation because you feel like you got to stay into the same thing, and sometimes you run out of what to produce. Um, Frugal Mama says, "Can you talk about categories in YouTube?" Oh, you mean what your people are searching for? I can do that. Hey, good morning, Grami, Gramita. I'm sorry, I always say it wrong. How are you, Gramita? Good to see you. Hey, Mike. Good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, let me get that together here. Another thing to do, as get this pulled up, is to if you pull up incognito mode on your YouTube browser, incognito just kind of logs you out. It kind of takes you behind the scenes. Incognito is not always a bad thing. Okay, so if you go into incognito mode on your browser, and you type in how to is going to show you, just by doing that, it's going to show you the top few things that people are searching for. And some of those things might be things you do already. Maybe you just need to change them up a little bit. Hey, Tay, good morning. Thanks for coming in. And I'm going to show you that too. But as you go into incognito mode and you search how to, only choose topics that, again, interest you. Because if not, you're going to burn yourself out trying to do things that you don't normally do just because you need to make a video. Now, that actually makes me think about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to come with 21 ideas, 21 video ideas that you could use all year round, and especially if you're trying to be consistent. It takes 21 days, which is 3 weeks, to produce a habit. If you're trying to become consistent, these 21 things on this list are super easy, and they are made to keep you consistent, to get you into that consistency. And once you've taken off, then it's up to you to keep that momentum going. But these are just simple things that you don't have to do much to make a video about. I'm going into YouTube Studio right now. It's just taking a second. Do do do. All right, I think I got it. It goes a little slow. Let's see. Present my screen. Good morning, Carmela. Thank you for coming in. All right, I'm here sharing my screen with y'all. I'm in YouTube Studio. I'm gonna go over to the left and I'm gonna hit Analytics. And then after I hit Analytics, I'm gonna hit Audience across the top. After I hit Audience across the top, I'm gonna scroll down. Let me make sure you can see it. I know it's going slow, but it should be coming up. Okay, yeah, it's working. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down, right? Uh, no, I went to audience. No, let's change that. I'm gonna go to research across the top, not audience, but research. Okay. After you hit research right here, it says explore what viewers are searching for on YouTube. If you come down right about here, there's a tab. It says your viewers searches. Boom. If I click that, it's gonna show me a list of maybe 10 to 15 things that my subscribers are searching for. As you can see, ASMR is high on the list. Wrapping Christmas presents is high on the list. Clean with me is high on the list. Decluttering and organizing, declutter, grocery hauls, Christmas decorate with me, closet organization, closet clean out, decluttering, and there's 3 pages. Now on the left hand side, as you can see, there's a little bookmark tab thing. I can hit that and it's going to save it. If I can save those categories and come back, then I have plenty of videos right there just by what my viewers are looking for. You see right here, it says speed cleaning. Underneath speed cleaning, it says content gap. What that means is that a lot of people are searching for speed cleaning, but there's not enough videos out there for what they're searching for. So that's going to tell me to get up in here and turn on the camera, get to cleaning, go into the editing app, speed it up, get that video ready and drop it because it's going to do very well because there's no content, not much content out there for people looking for speed cleaning. As I come down, I see there's cooking, there's homemaking, homemaker, how to do laundry, house cleaning motivation, decluttering, ironing, just all the stay at home homemaker things pretty much. Besides Christmas is what's on my list. Laundry, restocking, and then the categories that get lower and lower. They go from high to medium to low. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then across the top, where we hit your viewer searches right here, right next to that is the word saved. And if I click on save, then that's all the ones that I bookmarked right there. That's telling me, when I run out of ideas of what to do next for videos, I'm gonna come here and see what you guys are searching for. Isn't that pretty cool? So, what do you think about that? Um, let's see. Mr. Terry says, "You're a great instructor and teacher. You're like KFC chicken, 100% original. People don't ruin your flavor by using someone else's seasoning. Yes, your wisdom, uncommon common sense. Thank you for that. Yes, I appreciate that. I gave you a shout out yesterday too on my vlog, Mr. Terry. Oh, no categories of videos like entertainment, people, vlog, sports, etc. Oh, no. You mean what people are searching for, right? I don't think I can search categories, but I can show you that I can show you the how to in YouTube, how I do that. Learning. Okay. Hey, good morning. Missed it. Have to catch the replay. Okay, Odom. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in. Let me get YouTube pulled up so I can show you what I mean. Hey, Ruth. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Better late than never, sis. It's okay. I'll be here rapping for a minute. All right. So then the next tip that we just did was let me share my screen. We said to go into our incognito mode. All right. So now here. I'm in or not incognito yet. But if you click on your little M symbol over there on the right hand side with your face, it normally gives us an option. It's not happening here. Um, hmm, it's not working. Hold on. Let me try to. It normally gives us incognito mode, but what I can do instead is I can just log out of my YouTube, so there's no name at all. And most of us have more than one account. Oh, you said you'll message me a screenshot because you never know how to categorize your videos. Oh, I know what you mean. YouTube actually does it for me. That's what's crazy. I never have to choose that part, but I know what you mean right in YouTube Studio. So it's taking forever to come up, but all right. So now that we're here, it's still there it goes. So now that we're here, I'm not signed in at all. I'm just going to type how to. And you see that just by typing how to, there's several things that pop up right there. That's something big that people are doing. If you go in, you're not signed in or even in incognito mode and type in how to, it's going to tell you what people are looking for. They're looking for how to tie a tie, how to draw, how to get sturdy, how to get free Robux, how to beat, how to basic, how to make slime, how to make paper airplanes, how to kiss, how to use chopsticks, how to get candy and box fruit, how to draw a girl, and there's just so many more. If I just let's go down. Nope, it stops there. It stops there. So, I'm not sure that if incognito mode is gonna show you different results or not, but yeah, that's something to try. Let's see. Does Frugal Mama mean like a playlist? Hey, 1B, good morning. Does Frugal Mama mean like a playlist? She means, let me see. In YouTube, I gotta log back in. Hold on. Oops, that's not the right. I know I got more than one account. I can't remember what I'm doing. Whenever my memberships pop up, that's why I have another account so that I can, um, you know, run people's playlists as they are my members. But this crazy thing is not even showing me my memberships yet. All right, so it's coming up. Hold on just a second. All right, so let me just hit content, and then I'm gonna go to my latest video, share my screen. I swear I need a mouse for this laptop. It just be like click, click. Okay, let's see. Share. Ain't nothing too much here to see, so I don't even care. All right, so it's coming, going along there. All right. See, I shouted you out yesterday, Mr. Terry. So in YouTube Studio, I'm in the video details of my last video, and I'm scrolling down. And right up under here, you got your thumbnail area, you got your playlist area. On down, it's gonna say category. Where is it? Is it all the way down here? Or did I pass? Oh, it's all the way down here. All the way down, almost at the bottom down here, it says category. Add your video to a category automatically. I'm not sure how or why, but yeah, it's automatically there. Otherwise, if you don't like the category that YouTube put your video in, I mean, obviously you could change it. There is a category here that says how to and style. That's a good one. Or when you go search what people are looking for, or how to, if you're doing a how to video, that's always a good topic right there, or a good category to choose. But there's just so many. And most of the time mine says entertainment, or it says people and blogs, I mean. I normally don't have to change it. It happens automatically. So yeah, I think that's what she means right there. Let me just stop sharing my screen. Right back. Okay, yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, yep. Good to know. Yep. And most of the time YouTube puts it in the right category, but again, if you don't like it, go in there and change it, and it's going to just send your videos a different direction, basically. So let me just look at my notes here and see if I pretty much covered almost everything. Okay. So we talked about having the passion, having the interest. We talked about searching, how to, and I personally don't think it's a good idea to niche down because, me personally, it kills my motivation. It makes me bored, burns me out. So I'm like, let me switch it up sometimes. But everybody's different. Some people like consistency. Um, all right, so number 3 on my list of 5. A lot of bigger YouTubers. most YouTubers, especially really big ones, okay, they have they don't edit their own videos. Either they don't edit at all, they just drop the video, or they have editors. Now there is a website out there. It's called Fiverr, Fiverr. Fiverr is a remote access website where there's a lot of different prices. Some are very cheap, some are more expensive, but there's a bunch of freelancers on this site. And these freelancers, they they are looking to edit your videos. They're looking to make you an intro. They're looking to make you an outro. They're looking to make you thumbnails. Okay. If you want your entire videos to have certain animations, or if you just want it to be just a part of your video edited, excuse me, they can do that. You can put in a personal request for what you want it to be, and they'll make that happen. Now, what's really cool is that the editors are in a different time zone. So while you're sleeping, it's daytime for them. They're working on your stuff. When you wake up, your editing is done. Now they're sleeping. Most of the time, they get this stuff back to you within the same day, within a few hours. Um, and you choose where you want your editor to be from too. Um, you choose the time zone, you choose the person. There's a whole list of people you could choose from. Um, and like I said, the prices they differ. The prices are upfront though. This is not something that I've taken advantage of yet, but it's something that I know about and I've done my research about. And just depending on how fast I grow or how big I get, it might be something I take advantage of. So, um, like I said, you can send them, you can batch record, send them 3 or 4 videos once a week, and they can have all those things done. Most big YouTubers, they only post once or twice a week anyway, if you notice. Maybe because once they get to a certain subscriber count, they don't feel it necessary to post every day or try to. But it's going to be beneficial when it comes to being monetized and actually getting paid. Um, Yeah, they'll write your video concepts if you don't know what kind of video to make. Let me look at the comments to see. Yeah. So, oh, see, Fiverr. Excuse me. And I'm definitely looking to go that way as far as the intro, intro, outro. But we talked about thumbnails yesterday. Thumbnails are going to be not important pretty soon. So, what's really going to be important is grabbing the person's attention at the beginning of the video. That's why now I kind of put a clip of the video in front of my intro to show people that, hey, this is what we're doing over here. We're folding laundry and we're dancing at the same time. So, that's just another idea. If you didn't catch yesterday's live, I think it was purposeful. So, let me look at my notes here. And a lot of you, just go live and you might not need this resource, but I think it's pretty cool, as you get bigger, as you think about your future. Um, and like I said, if you don't know where to go, what to film, they can give you ideas. They can come up with a whole video concept for you. They can say, hey, I need you to do a grown woman, get dressed and do your makeup, or they can give you direction. All right, so number 4, right now, the thumbnails are still the most important part of your video. And it's even more important than the title. But as we said yesterday, the thumbnails will be no more. So your title is gonna really pop in the intro of your video. So you want to think of it like a movie trailer. You want the beginning of your video to be very quick and to give a sneak peek of the actual video. But as you are still making thumbnails and thumbnails are still important right now, it is a good idea to plan out your thumbnail before you even um, to think about the topic that you're going to bring. I could say that I'm going to be doing encouraging talks, but every week my encouraging talks thumbnails it changes. So it just depends on what I'm going to be talking about is what I'm going to make it look like. Um, Sometimes people like to sketch out their thumbnails just to really be um, what's it called? uh, to really be organized, some people sketch out their thumbnails, which is pretty cool, I think. If you're a drawer, or even if you're not, you don't have to be a perfect drawer to sketch it out. Remember that overcrowding the thumbnails is too much. It's good to have something and not have an empty spot on the thumbnail, but um, if you put too much, it starts to look fake. You want it to kind of look like what your video is going to be. If it's just you, maybe um if you're thinking about Fiverr and having somebody else do your thumbnails, think about how you might get up and get dressed for the day. You might do your makeup today. Take advantage of that time. Take a bunch of pictures. Go out somewhere, maybe somewhere in the light, or in the neighborhood, something like that. Take a bunch of really pretty pictures, and then you could remove the background as you go to make your thumbnail. So then you have a whole bunch of different options when it comes to putting them on your thumbnails. Um, I think just taking a clip out of the video is old school, is old fashioned, and I think it works too. But just think about that, especially if you're going to be trying out Fiverr. With them doing your thumbnails, think about taking a whole bunch of pictures and just sending them to them. Right now, I know that they can do like 3 or 4 thumbnails right now for $25 or $30. So that's pretty cheap, especially if you need help in that area. Um, it's a good idea to act out something that you're doing on the thumbnail. Whatever you're doing in the video, whether you're taking a clip of the video or if you're just taking a picture of you eating a sandwich, maybe you can act out you biting the sandwich, something like that. That's pretty cool. People like to see that. But you want your thumbnails to look like a mystery. You don't want to give it all up, but you want to give a little piece of it. Hey, Diamond, how are you? Good morning. Great information. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming in. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here. Um, so yeah, everybody's saying hey. Yes, yeah. I don't know about you, but Fiverr is starting to sound even better to me. All right, so number 5 on the list. Most of us, when we go live, we have a topic, we have some type of notes. Sometimes it look like we're speaking off the top of our heads, but most of the time, me personally, when I'm thinking about a topic, I pull up a Word document on my laptop. I'm thinking about this. As I'm thinking in my head, or as I'm researching, I'm typing complete sentences to myself, because what I'm going to do then is I'm going to make some time to go back and read whatever I just typed. I'm going to read it out loud. I'm going to pretty much rehearse it so that when I come and speak to you, it sounds like I'm talking off the top of my head, but really I've taken notes that are off the top of my head and I practiced it. Now, sometimes, just depending on what it is, I might have a category in mind, and then underneath that category, I'll write 4 or 5 different bullet points, and then go off of that as I'm live. But you know, a lot of us, especially if you want to make a career out of this thing and you want to get the most possible, it's really important to have something to talk about when you go live. And a lot of times, reading the comments and stuff can throw you off from your topic, but it's really important to have that balance between going back and forth between your notes. Okay, now I'm gonna come over here and see what y'all said, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read my notes and go on, so on and so forth. It just helps you stay on track. Sometimes you come up with more ideas as you're speaking. You can jot those down. Always got a notebook and pen right here. So as I'm talking, or you guys might say something that triggers me to think of something, I'm gonna write that down and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about it real quick. So it doesn't sound like you're on the news. It doesn't sound like it's all scripted. You want it to be like a regular conversation. I don't know about you, but I want to talk to people that I can hold a general conversation with, and that conversation just keep going. I'm not just the only one talking. So that's why I think it's also important to comment back. When you're having discussions, or when you're coming live with a certain topic, encourage your audience to talk back to me. I like to hear your feedback, so that keeps the conversation going. And most of the time, it makes it go pretty quick. You won't even realize you're on live so long. Mr. Terry says one of always Tam's and biggest successes with her thumbnail is she uses the same thumbnail for a series of videos related to the same topic. This gives visual consistency to the viewer and helps the viewer understand the content presented in each video of a series of videos on the same subject. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Terry. That's definitely my goal. Um, when I started playing around with Pixar, I thought it was pretty cool. But then I was like, my thumbnails, they just kind of look fake. They don't look original anymore, And I noticed that when I was kind of playing around and making the fancy thumbnails, I did not get as many views as I get from just dropping a clip out of the video. So yeah, I hope that that helps. I think that's all 5 tips. I think. I think the most important one is that Fiverr. They have freelancers out here who are living on different time zones who are ready to take your videos and edit them and get them back to you in a timely manner. So, if YouTube is just extra for you and you got the money, hey, why not? Maybe it's a certain time of year that you need, maybe you need them to do your Christmas intro because you're not good at that. Anything like that. Just think of it that way. Overall, it's not too late. It's not too late to start a YouTube channel. Um, don't quit if you have started and you don't know where to go and you feel like you hit a brick wall. You haven't. It's just time to go backwards, reevaluate, go back to the drawing board. If you don't have a visual, um, make yourself a visual in a book, on a poster, whatever that needs to be. Figure out what you want to do. And if you want to niche down. If you don't, then don't. But don't confuse yourself and don't confuse your audience by going back and forth. I suggest um, it's now the best time more than ever to start because there's so many people out here who are giving valuable information on how to start and how to be consistent. When I started, it was just every man for himself. A lot of people were not trying to help each other in that way. Um, so yeah, just do it. If you're thinking about it, now's the time. Just know that they always say that there is room for all of us. It really is. It's enough money out here for all of us. But unless you have a successful business and a huge following base, don't expect to come to YouTube to make thousands of dollars. Okay. What I didn't know when I was learning from who I was learning from was she was already a successful business owner. She already had several businesses. She had her clients. She had her Facebook following base and all that. You gotta do all that stuff from scratch unless you have some type of following already. So don't let people make you think that just by going to YouTube and dropping a few videos that you're going to become a millionaire after you get all your time. However long it took, 2 months, 3 months, a year and a half, or whatever. Just know that it definitely does take a lot more work than that. It's not that easy. But if you're down for it and you want to try it, then go ahead. I suggest if you start, don't stop because you wouldn't be disappointing anybody but yourself. Agreed. A lot of good content. Yes. And you don't need all the fancy equipment either to get started. I mean, if you got it like that, then hey, more power to you. But me, all I got is a little broken Android phone. It's not even 5G, and it works. So I'm just trying to encourage you as I encourage myself. As you get bigger, as you grow, but don't break the bank and don't stress yourself out trying to be anything bigger than what you can be. Just be what you can be right now, and just set yourself some goals and work towards that. Let's see. Hey, Miss B, did I say hi? I'm sorry. Good morning. Jewelry spot. Hey, good morning. I'm just talking. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming in. Everyone think this happens overnight, but slow success is good. I know that's right. Hey, Miss 341 Low. How are you? Welcome in. Excuse me. So yeah, Tay says everyone think this happens overnight, but slow success is good. I know that's right. Um, a little bit at a time, because slow and steady really does win the race. If you're in a rush to get to that point and you do get to that point, then what you gonna do? Then you gotta be in a rush to continue. You gotta continue that momentum. If you rushed into it, if you sped past the finish line, or whatever, however you had to do it to get there, now that you are there, now what? You know what I'm saying? If you really want it to be something, it just gotta be a little bit at a time. Hey, good morning, kicking it with the Rooks. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Broke phone, same. Girl broke down. I got the whole screen is shattered. Okay, I got to make sure that the big old crack in the screen don't show in the videos. Like, it's real life out here, and I don't want to pretend like it's something that is not. But hey, you keep working towards it. Yeah, you can be in that predicament to where you got the 3,000, 4,000 subscribers, 5,000, whatever, and you got the new phone, and you got the brand deals and all that. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, um that look out, because even though you're not monetized yet, hey Texas Gambles, good morning. Um, what was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh man, what was I about to say? Oh, just because you might not have your 1,000 subscribers, you might not be monetized. Remember that there is always somebody watching you. Okay, there has been so many brand deals that I've received through my email, and the only reason why I haven't accepted is because I haven't set up a PO box yet. So that's what I suggest. I suggest, if you haven't already and you're serious about this YouTube thing, set yourself up a PO box. So when they start coming in your email wanting to send you products for you to use and make videos about, you're all set to go. You have no excuses, because that can happen at any time. You don't have to have monetization or anything like that to get those type of opportunities. And you never know, you might be making a heck of a lot more money than you would making right here on YouTube. Because it just depends on how your following is. It depends on how good you are. We are literally working for dollars, literally dollars. Like, this is just extra. This is extra income. This is not going to change your life unless you're doing something I don't know about. More power to you. When you go viral, people forget about you. I know that's right. Everybody want to go viral, right? And then after you done went viral, then what? You got to do something else to go viral again, right? To be remembered again, right? All right, this has been great. This has been purposeful. Hey, Ken, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I hope you can catch the replay. Carmela, did I say hey? Hey, girl. So I think this has been purposeful. Um, as you know, I am chairman of a Kingdom Builders community. If you've never heard of that, it is just a group of people, a group of my friends who are, we're all like minded individuals. We are in love with Christ. We are in love with ourselves. We are in love with motivating you, with pushing you to be the best versions of yourself. There is a whole bunch of my friends out here, but right now we just had the morning lineup. The morning lineup consists of myself right here, 6:15 Eastern time, every um, AM Eastern time, Monday through Friday. After that, um, we'll head on over to Wellness of Frugal Mama, um, where she is exercising. She's getting her blood pumping. She is encouraging us to get moving, and she's giving us affirmations and encouraging us to be the best versions of ourselves. After that, we'll head on over to Uniq Speaks, where she does morning prayer. She sets the tone for the day. I don't know about you, but God is in everything. And hey, it just makes such a big difference when you're dealing with all the other mess around you. Um, when you have somebody to help you set the tone for the day. And maybe you've already done that. How about twice? You can never have too much prayer. That's what I think. And then after that, we'll head on over to Miss B and fam. Miss B does exercise as well. She does scriptures. She does encouragement, uplifting, and her and baby girl Angel are working out together. I just love Angel. I'm there for Angel. I'm sorry. Absolutely love her. She just reminds me so much of my sister. After that, we'll go head on over to Steve Gilmore. Steve is talking about real life events. Steve Gilmore is talking about real life events. He is He is relaying it into the Bible. He is not holding nothing back. No sugarcoat. Okay. There's so many more. That's just a few so far that helps me get through my morning. So, as always, um, it's a community. I see that you said that you're in a group. It's not necessarily a group. It's just, being around like-minded individuals. And that's only if you choose. Most of us have our people, we have our routines, and that is just fine. But I'm just glad that you were able to come and see me. And I always speak about them because they just keep me uplifted. They keep me grounded. Um, there is not a list, but I can get a list together. Thank you for asking. I'll be sure to do that. You do morning prayers. Amen. This is early for me, but God, I caught Tam Tam. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's early, and I appreciate you always hitting the replay as well. Yes, God is in everything. Amen. Amen. Sure is everything. You know what? It's funny because I've lost so many friends. I've lost so many friends on here because my lifestyle has changed. Like if it's not about God, I don't want to be a part of it. Honestly. So, not to be judgmental, but just to protect myself, protect my eyes, protect my ears, protect my soul, protect my growth. I just got to protect myself. So, I lost a lot of my friends because they don't want to hear me talking about God all the time. But, it is what it is. That's just what happens. I love you anyway. Okay. Good morning, Miss Nunu. Good to see you. Same here. Yeah, absolutely. Not the only one, right? But either way, I love you guys. Hey, I love you from a distance. I'm still here, getting better. And if you ever want to come back and see me, I'll be right here. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Um, I love you. I really do. If I didn't, I wouldn't say it. And I will continue to show up for you guys as I show up for myself. Stay humble, stay encouraged, stay you. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye.